Oh, one of the nicest things I find living at 32 Windsor Gardens is the way Mrs. Bird manages to keep the carpet so clean and soft. It's so easy on the paws.
Why, Paddington, I didn't know you could dance, and so well, too. Come and see, dear.
Why, that's wonderful.
We're delighted you decided to come and stay with us, Paddington. It's so nice having a bear about the house.
Mrs. Bird, have you seen my marmalade anywhere?
It's such fun having a bear around the house.
I thought I left it under my bed.
Especially one like Paddington. Good manners and good nature are his style. Though you never know what he's up to, he'll always leave you with a smile. And every day is interesting and different. It's so nice having a bear about the house.
Jonathan, do you have any glue?
It's such fun for everyone to have a bear about the house.
I want to paste Aunt Lucy's postcards in my scrapbook.
So be the first one on your street to get a real live bear. You'll be in for a treat.
Thank you, Jonathan.
It's so nice having a bear about the house. We found Paddington so nice to have around.
Judy, Jonathan, please, come to the window for a moment. Someone's painted the garden white during the night.
That's not paint, Paddington. That's snow.
Snow? What's that? Snow, snow, snow. I never have seen snow. Snow, snow, snow. What's snow?
Did you say what's new?
No, I said, what's snow?
It's sort of freezing rain.
I see, so that is snow. Where I come from, we only see rain. So once more, here we go. Oh, I love it. Snow, snow, snow. I never have seen snow, but here it comes down soft and white. I'll bet you can have fun, all right, with snow, snow, snow.
Paddington, snow is such fun. You can make snowballs and throw them.
Oh, how do you make a snowball?
You gather some snow with your paws and press it together to make a snowball. Then you throw it.
Oh, like so. Woo! Snow is fun. Oh, what else?
You can make a snowman.
Oh, you mean a snow bear?
Oh, of course. Then there's the slipping and sliding and sleighing.
Oh, I love it. Snow, snow, snow. I never have seen snow, but here it comes down soft and white. We know we can have fun, all right, with snow, 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 making snow bears and throwing snowballs with snow, 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 slipping and sliding and sleighing on snow, snow, snow. Hello, nurse. I'm here to visit Mr. Curry. I'd like to see the head doctor.
You mean you'd like to see the head shrinker, Mr. Hines?
Good afternoon. I'm Mr. Hines. Your name, please?
Paddington. I understand you're a head shrinker.
I am a psychiatrist. And you are a bear, yes? I don't think I've had any bear patients before.
Patients? I only came to see Mr. Curry. These things always happen to me. Maybe I put in too much water. Oops! It's filling up with soap suds. How do I turn this off? Things happen to bears. Things all of the time. Things happen to bears. If you have a doubt, let me tell you all about some things. Like when I took my first bath and the bathtub overflowed and I tried emptying the tub with my hat. Things. And the time I was turned into a snow bear when Judy and Jonathan covered me up with snow. Ooh, I was cold. Things. Or the time I visited the dentist and he told me to bite down, and I did, on his finger. Oh, he cried. It's oh so clear by now somehow. Things do happen to bears, especially to me. Oh dear, it's quite clear during the course of the day. You will see things do happen to me. If you have a doubt, let me tell you all about some things. Like the time I visited Mr. Curry in the hospital, and instead I talked to a doctor they call a head shrinker. Things. Or the time I went shopping in a department store, and I ended up being the window display. Things. And the time I put in too much soap at the laundry and the washing machine overflowed. My clothes were clean, but the place was a mess. It's so clear by now somehow. Things do happen to bears, especially to me. Oh, I could go on and 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 on. Ah, here it is, my magic wand. Thank you. Before I start my magic act, I'd like a word with you. And that word is... Abracadabra. Abracadabra. This magical word is magic. And when I do magic, it's true. I need this word. I do. Abracadabra, abracadabra. I use this word to make things disappear and then appear. Like Mr. Curry's watch, or a jar of marmalade, or a bowl of party flowers, or with cards, the seven of spades. Abracadabra. Abracadabra. This magical word is magic, and when I do magic, it's true. I need this word, I do. And now I'll perform the mystery of tearing up some money and then making it reappear again as good as new. Trick. May I have a volunteer with several pound notes? Mr. Curry, how about you? Thank you.
Bear, me money!
Oh dear. Don't worry, Mr. Curry, I'll put them back together. In order to do it, I've got to say Abracadabra. Abracadabra. This magical word is magic, and when I do magic, it's true. I need this word, I do. I love strange places and new things, and magic. I've got lots of tricks up my palm. I'm never, never, ever bored. There's so much out there to be explored, such as shopping and painting and even doing laundry too. I'm never, never, ever bored. There's too much out there to be ignored, such as dancing and parties. There's so many things to do, like a visit to the seaside, or going to a show, seeing TV, or playing with snow, or riding a horse, putting up wallpaper. That's why I know I'm never, never, ever bored. There's too much out there to be explored and to see by me. Just sitting here, looking out of my window, can be most pleasurable. And walking and talking to my many friends can be very interesting. And learning to make toffee, and eating marmalade sandwiches. And of course, there are adventures like playing detective. There's so many things to do. And there's shopping every Christmas for family and friends, buying honey to send to Peru. Every day brings new things for me to do. That's why it's true. I'm never, never, ever bored. There's too much out there to be explored and to see by me and you. I like it here, living with the Brown family. I remember when I first came here, and Mrs. Bird greeted me with a kindly twinkle in her eye. "Goodness gracious, whatever have you got there?" she asked Judy. "What is it?" And Judy said, "It's not a what, it's a bear. His name is Paddington, and he's come to stay with us." Then and there, and here and now, this is how I felt. This is a nice place to visit, and I'd also like to live here. This is a good place to hang my hat, I'm sure about that. The people are kind, I can see, and they'll be kind to me. It's not Peru, but I'm telling you, if I had to roam, this is a wonderful home. This is a nice place to visit, and I'd also like to live here. And my very own room looks fine. There I can go over my accounts in privacy. 32 Windsor Gardens, you're the place for me. This is a fine place to stay. I'm lucky the Browns found me today. This is a nice place to visit, and I'd also like to live here. You may have heard this before. I'm happy to be here. I wrote a postcard to Aunt Lucy in Peru. I said, I think I'll stay, especially when Mrs. Bird buys extra marmalade from the grocer's just for me. If I had to roam, this is a wonderful home. This is a nice place to visit, and I'd also like to live here. And my very own room looks looks fine. There I can go over my accounts in privacy. 32 Windsor Gardens, you're the place for me. This is a fine place to stay. I'm lucky the Browns found me one day in Paddington Station. I'm glad the Browns and Mrs. Bird came my way.
Mr. Curry, I'm sure you'll be pleased when I finish fixing this table.
Yes, I will, Bear. I'm glad to see you're busy. Idle paws make for mischief. I'll be back soon. Keep right on sawing. Bear! What have you done?
Oh dear, I'm in trouble again.
Trouble, trouble, trouble means trouble, trouble, trouble. I have trouble with trouble. I always get into somehow, I always do manage to get into some kind of trouble, I do. And I don't look for it, but it still finds me. It's a good thing I found I can turn it around. Trouble is just a problem that sometimes seems so involved, but it won't be around for long. If you face it, you'll erase it, you'll get it solved. So take trouble in your own two paws and deal with it. Yes, trouble comes, trouble goes. Everyone knows that it's true, and I won't lie to you. Though I have trouble with trouble, all the same, without trouble, things might be just too tame.
I am accident prone. Are you? Oh well, the best thing I can do now is offer Mr. Curry my carpentry set so he can finish the table. I'm a bit fed up with carpentry. It's hard work, especially for a small bear.
Paddington, now that you've decided to give up carpentry, I think you ought to enjoy yourself. And what better way than to come with us on an outing?
Oh, good. I really do enjoy outings.
Outings, how I love outings. Big or small or medium size. Outings, now you know I love outings. When you expect them or when they come as a surprise. Maybe to Madame Tussauds Wax Museum, Mr. Gruber's historic ones, the Tower of London or Buckingham Palace, Mr. Brown's unexpected ones. How about a picnic on the river? The park, the zoo, the seaside too. I'd like more and more and more and more. Wouldn't you? Going to a marmalade factory would be a lovely outing. How I love outings. Outings, it's clear to see that outings are in. Outings are in. Outings are in with me.
Who's there?
It's me, Mrs. Bird. We've just come from an outing. I've got my paws full with this picnic basket. Please, open the door.
Oh, Paddington, even with your paws full, you did manage to raise your hat. You do have good manners.
If you've got good manners, and good nature, you really will get along. For with those good manners, and good nature, everyone will shake your paw and say, glad to see you and have a good day. You don't want to be like Mr. Curry, grouchy and grumpy and kind of grim.
No, you don't want to be like him.
Though at times I may look grim with a hard stare or two, that's not my usual point of view. But occasionally it does happen if you've got good manners, and good nature. You'll find things going your way. So keep a happy grin on your face, and remember a smile is just a frown upside down. Good manners are welcome all over town, in Portobello and everywhere. Good nature is welcome all over town. It's just a matter of good manners and good nature. Cha-cha-cha!
Who's got a hat, a duffel coat, Wellington boots, and a suitcase ready to go? Who loves marmalade as much as anyone we know? Even likes a bath, sometimes it's so. This is a quiz on who that bear is. Can you name that bear? Let's hear it, everyone. Can you name that bear?
Paddington.
That's right.
Paddington.
That's who it is.
Paddington.
You've won the quiz.
Paddington.
Now once again out there, Paddington Bear. Who's got a hurt that's very big, always lends a paw, he'd give you the marmalade off his back for sure. Who stowed away one day from darkest Peru? Who's got an Aunt Lucy too?
Aunt Lucy.
Now this is a quiz on who the bear is.
You'd think everyone would know by now.
Can you name that bear?
Paddington.
That's right.
Paddington.
That's who it is.
Paddington.
You've won the quiz.
Paddington.
Now once again out there, Paddington Bear.